Hi, I'm Dr. Luc, best-selling author of The Winning Way and founder of the Whole Body Wellness Center. I'm sitting here in studio today with a patient of mine. I want to share her story with you. It's an amazing one. For a 2-year period, she struggled with headaches, vertigo, nausea, chronic fatigue issues, as well as this numbness and tingling that she had in her face, as well as in her head, the way she describes it. So I want to share with you what that 2-year journey was for her, how it affected her life on many levels. And I also want to share with you how she discovered us here at the Whole Body Wellness Center. And I want to explain to you how we managed to get her out of all these problems. So that's what today's episode is about. Sit back and enjoy. Hi, welcome back. We're here in studio with a patient of mine, Lucy. I'd like to welcome you to the studio. So talk to me about this 2-year period. You struggled with a number of health issues from what I understand. I just want our viewers to get a bit more of an understanding of what that was. So 2 years ago you start developing anxiety, vertigo, all of these different things. So talk to me a bit about that. How you felt about it. Were you scared? Did it keep you awake at night? Did it affect your health? I mean, just tell me about that journey, if you will.
I would say 2 years ago, like my world came crashing down on me.
Yeah.
In October 2013, I would say. I woke up one morning and just went falling back on the bed because of dizziness. And I tried to get up, the same thing over again. I didn't know what was going on, so I got up, and it took me a while to get oriented there. And that same day, later on, I started getting numbness on the side of my head, so I started getting worried. And this happened, the falling over in the bed, for a couple of weeks I started doing that. So finally I went to the doctor, by the time I got my appointment in, and she sent me to go see a neurologist. And he kind of said it might be vertigo, but the numbness in the head they couldn't find any answers for it. At first I thought it might be Bell's palsy or a stroke. Yeah. CT scan was taken for that, nothing was found, so I just kind of tried to live with it, but it's...
Now at one point the doctor told you he thought it may be related to your diabetes.
Yes, in the end, the last doctor I went to Dr. Palmer.
Okay.
I don't know if it's his name or not.
Yeah, it's fine.
You won't see this movie. Anyways, no. Dr. Palmer told I was going to say TDH Hospital, go see Dr. Palmer. And he had just finished telling me it was caused by diabetes and that I would probably be living with this for the rest of my life because of nerve damage, more or less, from diabetes. And then coming out there, there was
the wellness fair.
There was a wellness fair.
That's where we first met.
Yes. And I just happened to look over a few things, and I got to his area and picked up a few things, and it got my attention. This was right.
Yeah.
So that's what really got my attention to go to, just for the heck of it, just to see what would happen with that visit, to see if anything. I was more or less looking for wellness, my own peace of mind, I guess.
Yeah.
So I made the appointment, and my first visit, I can honestly say, it's been over a month now, and I haven't had one. My head has been numb since then. At all. None of twitching in my head.
So that's since coming to visit me here.
Since I've visited you, yes.
So 2 years of tests, exams, consultations, no answers.
No answers.
Someone telling you it's probably your diabetes, learn to live with it.
Yeah.
You'll probably be affected by this for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Then you come here, we do our nerve scan, right? The nerve scan indicates a lot of stuff going on with your upper neck. And when I say stuff, what I'm referring to are misalignments in the spine that are referred to as vertebral subluxations. When the spine is misaligned to the extent that it's choking a nerve off, whatever's connected starts to malfunction. So in Lucy's case, when I did her exam, her upper neck was showing some severe misalignment, subluxations, interfering with the proper flow of nerve activity up into the face, the brain, which can cause anxiety, depression, nervousness, insomnia, chronic fatigue issues, the headaches, the vertigo, the dizziness, sinus congestion, allergies. Every one of these symptoms related to upper neck. And Lucy had most of those symptoms, and her upper neck was terrible. I mean, the scan results were really showing a lot of interference. So I do that exam, I explain the findings to you, then I adjusted you that day. And right away in the first visits, you started noticing a change.
Yeah, even now to this day, those past couple, I would say a week and a half, I don't have the crunching in my shoulders like I did. That's nothing but to tell you about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to feel crunching, and I noticed that day. I said, oh my God, I don't feel that anymore. That's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but like
awesome.
my bones were all in pieces there.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I feel so much better. I feel I have more energy.
Yeah?
More energy, oh yes.
You feel younger now than you did?
Yes, definitely.
There you go.
More ways than one?
Yeah. So this is also an anti-aging program.
Yes.
Yeah, no, and those are things that people talk to me about when they come here, right? I hear it often with patients. I find I'm sleeping better at night. I find I have more energy, less headaches. Now, you had a lot of anxiety and nervousness as well. Mm-hmm. That you also find has calmed down quite a bit. Yeah, and that's common as well. So talk to me about what was going on with you when someone tells you, you got to learn to live with this. You're going through this mess, 2 years of this, and you start thinking of that and going, wow, is this the rest of my life? Is this what it's going to be about? What's going through your mind when someone says, learn to live with it, there's nothing we can do?
Well, it bothered me quite a bit because just the feeling of the numbness and the tingling on the side of your face. You don't know if there's something else going on that they couldn't see, they couldn't find with all the tests, and they were sending for an MRI, which I haven't done yet. So I'm sure nothing's going to come out of it, and you wonder, like, it's not life. It's like part of your brain is missing. It felt like part of my brain was not there. With this numbness. Now it's like, you know what? It's like it's gone. It's like, it's just like it feels really. It's having that. It was sometimes it was there all day long. Sometimes it was every second day. Sometimes 3 or 4 times a week at least. And it's, like I said, it's been a whole month now. And it's like not once. Sometimes I still feel a little dullness in here, but not. Nothing that I can just. Doesn't bother me as much at all. So
that's awesome.
I'm sure by the end of another month I'll be even.
Well, and that's just it, right? We're just getting started. Because when you think about it, most of these problems started when you were a young child, right? So a young child learns to walk and they fall. And then you learn to ride a bike and you fall. And you start playing sports. And you start doing all these things that children do. Well, guess what? When you fall, your spine falls with you, right? So often the misalignments that adults have when they come in to see me in the clinic are a result of everything that you've done from childhood to that point. Just like someone who has a massive heart attack, it's not the supper they had last night that led to their heart attack. It's the poor dietary choices they've been making for the last 10, 15, 20, 30 years that lead to the heart attack, right? So when you think of it, if it takes years to create the problem, obviously, when I start working with you, it's not going to be an overnight fix, right? You go hire a personal trainer at the gym and say, hey, I want to get in shape. I've had this dream of bodybuilding or going to the beach next summer wearing a bikini I haven't worn in years. And the trainer says, okay, cool, we're going to start working together several times a week over the next year, not over the next week, right? It's not going to happen in a week. You don't lose weight and get in shape in the matter of a week. You go see a dentist with crooked teeth. You can't put braces on and take them off next week and have a picture-perfect smile. So this process of healing takes time. So if already in the first month you're noticing those changes, let's fast forward another month, another 3 months, a year from now. I mean, if that shift already is taking place in a 4 or 5 week span, imagine where you're going to be down the road. And that's what's encouraging, when you start looking at this picture. We know from the literature that chiropractic adjustments, and this is mind-blowing when you think of it, there never comes a point where your body hits a plateau and doesn't respond and get better. So that's the beauty of chiropractic. It's a term called neuroplasticity. As we work with the nervous system, every time we adjust it, we fine-tune it, it keeps improving and improving and improving. You never hit a plateau, which is really neat, right? And that's why the literature shows that people that get adjusted regularly, lifetime maintenance, just like brushing your teeth, you know, people often say, well, how long do I have to do this chiropractic thing for? Well, the answer is simple. You do it as long as you want to be healthy, right? It's like saying to a dentist, well, how long do I have to brush my teeth for? Well, you're going to brush your teeth as long as you want to keep your teeth, keep brushing them for life. You know, I brush my teeth 3 times a day and my teeth don't hurt. So why am I doing it? I want to prevent tooth decay. I want to make sure my teeth last. And yet, if I didn't brush my teeth, I could at least put dentures in. I have options, right? With your spine, if you don't take care of it, your nervous system declines. And we know in your case what that decline meant. It meant anxiety, depression, nervousness, headaches, numbness, tingling, a lack of energy, insomnia, all of these different things. I mean, nervous system dysfunction is huge, right? And it affects everyone in different ways. Some people, it affects them the way you experienced it. In others, it may be heartburn, indigestion, Crohn's, colitis, things like that. Different for everyone. The reality is, though, that nervous system dysfunction affects physiology. It lowers your state of health. And when you have a lowered state of health, it's impossible to express yourself at 100%, right? So what's nice is as we start working together, we're noticing these changes. As we keep monitoring with the nerve scans, we're going to keep doing exams to monitor where we're at. And we're going to keep noticing a change moving forward that's going to be phenomenal. You're going to experience life in ways you never dreamt possible.
That's good.
Yeah. So overall then, you're happy you came here?
I am.
Did the adjustments hurt? Because I know that's a huge concern that our viewers are sitting there going, okay, cool, you're telling me to go see a chiropractor, but I heard that chiropractic hurts, chiropractic's dangerous, chiropractic is all types of stuff. And you've heard that from friends, family,
I've
I'm
been
sure.
through that. So
Yeah.
the cracking of the neck, there's like...
So I do things differently in the clinic, right?
Yes.
Differently, what I mean by that is this tool. And so the tool, basically, if something is out of place, I take the tool, place it on that bone, and we gently tap it back to where it belongs. So this is how I'm adjusting 90% of my patients. I have some patients that still like the traditional manual adjustments, and so I do that. If that's something, you know, you watching this video right now, if you like the traditional chiropractic maneuvers, I'm certified in over 12 different techniques. I do that with patients every day. However, I use this probably with upwards of 90% of my patients. So talk to me about that. That was a sigh, a deep reliever when you realized that, hey, we don't have to do this.
The first time when you did, I didn't know what to expect, so it kind of made me jump, but it was nothing. It was no pain, no nothing. It's amazing that when you do that, you know exactly where the sore spots are.
Right.
That's something I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah. I actually know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really, no, it doesn't hurt at all. It's, it's just phenomenal what it does.
Yeah. It's almost hard to believe that these gentle little taps could change your health to this extent. I know when I first learned this technique, it was the same for me. I had a hard time wrapping my mind around how such a gentle little tap, because it feels like nothing really when I'm doing it. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I've had
points are, you know, just by
yeah.
That's what gets me.
Because I've had newborn babies. I mean, I adjust from newborn babies, and when I say newborn, I mean hours old, all the way to the eldest patient I ever had was 96 years of age. So if I can use this on a newborn baby, and a lot of these babies will actually even sleep right through the adjustment. So obviously it has to be gentle if it's not even waking the baby up. And when I use it with you, no pain, it doesn't hurt at all, cool. So you would recommend this to
definitely no
others?
pain, lots to gain.
Yeah, there you go. That's great. No pain and lots to gain. Cool, because I know someone watching this video right now, and you may be that someone. you're probably going through exactly what Lucy went through. 2 years of trying to find answers on the internet, you said as well. And, you know, it's discouraging when you don't know where to go. And all the tests are coming back negative. They're saying there's nothing wrong with you. We think it's diabetes. Learn to live with it for the rest of your life. I bet a lot of you watching right now can relate to her story. And that's why we shot this video. You know, when we sat down, you were a little bit reluctant doing this. Yeah. And I said, you know, Lucy, let's do it for them, for those people watching right now. Because I know there's someone out there watching this. Either you have the same symptoms Lucy has, or you have something completely different. The reality of the situation is that your nervous system controls and coordinates everything in your body, regardless of what your symptoms are. If your body's telling you that something's not right, whether it's a rash, Crohn's, colitis, irritable bowel, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, these are things that I've helped tons of patients with. Same scenario, same story as Lucy, it's just the symptoms are different, but people looking for answers high and low and they can't find them. And as we start working together, they're going, wow, I can't believe 38-year history of irritable bowel syndrome gone. 12-year-old child who's been on asthma pumps since young age, asthma pumps gone. Rashes, my own story, you know, I suffered over 20 years. I was covered with eczema. I started getting adjusted by a chiropractor, gone. These are things that we see all the time. People on antidepressants no longer needing them. People that are on sleeping pills, sleeping through the night without medication. Regardless of your symptoms, realize that this is a viable option. Your nerves control everything in your body. If something's not working well, let's at least check your nervous system to see if that's part of your problem. And if it is, let's correct it, right? It's not complicated. It's not invasive. As Lucy explained, it doesn't hurt. You would recommend it to anyone who's watching. So I encourage you, if you are watching this, give us a call at the Whole Body Wellness Center and let me help you along your healing journey.
You won't know unless you try it.
That's right. You won't know unless you try it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to receive more just like it, visit TimminsChiropractor.com, where you'll have the opportunity to claim 3 free gifts that I'd like to give to you. The first, it's a comprehensive series of videos that I just filmed where I answer the most common questions I get asked about chiropractic. The second gift, it's a brand new ebook that I just wrote. It's entitled 7 Secrets Your Doctor May Have Never Told You About Your Health and Your Spine. And the third, it's a $100 gift certificate that you can use toward my initial evaluation and consultation with you if you choose to come and see me. This is where we'll use a highly advanced neurological scan, the same one NASA actually uses with their astronauts, so I can find the underlying cause of your health problems. So all you have to do is visit TimminsChiropractor.com. You'll get immediate access to these 3 free gifts, and I truly believe they're going to change your life. You're going to have a better understanding of health, of why we get sick, and the best part of all, you're going to have the exact blueprint that the healthiest people alive understand. So I look forward to meeting you someday. Until then, go claim your free gifts at TimminsChiropractor.com.
Luc is a healer. He's an amazing person. He's very, very funny, which is what I love about him. And he always makes you feel very welcome.
And we have gone to the doctor and tried several medications, several different combinations. Nothing was working. And so we looked up Dr. Lemire and came here, and after one visit we've seen a noticeable difference in them, and it's making life a lot easier.
Since Dr. Luc has been treating me, I have no pain whatsoever. I can actually sleep through the night. There's no swelling, and I think he's amazing. Thank you.
Because my headaches went away and I can function a lot better in my life. And it's stress-free and it's nice.
I like coming to see Dr. Luc because it makes me feel great.
Since my children have been coming to see Dr. Luc, there has been a significant decrease in ear infections as well as attention disorders.
With his laid-back way of doing this adjustments, I look forward to coming.
I love coming to see Dr. Luc because it turns the power back on, it turns my bones back into place, and I love it so much that I want to stay here.
He's done me marvelous things. He's friendly. He explains everything to you. There's nothing he leaves out. He tells you everything he can to make you feel good, to come and see him, because he's done me a world of good. And I'm sure it's going to continue. I got no doubts in my mind.
If you want to get your life back, you need to do what I did and call Dr. Luc at the Whole Body Wellness Center. You've got nothing to lose.